You're welcome to another exciting edition of Talkatainment. As usual, I am your host, Elsie. Our guest for today is someone I cannot wait for you to see. This lady turns heads everywhere she goes. Do you know why? Because when it comes to the beauty, check. When it comes to the skin color, check. The body curves, check. The money, check. Yes, I wouldn't say much about this lady. Let's take a breather. When we come back, we'll find out who exactly it is I'm talking about. This is Talkatainment. Don't go away. Welcome back. Moesha is our guest for today. Moesha, I ring you, the flavor. Hey,
Moesha, bring back the flavor.
So you have to sing. Tell me what
I know good to win you back, oh. Tell me what I could do to win you back, oh.
Yeah, the come on.
No make it and then you make me trees so soon yet. To won't test you. The only part I love about this song is when I hear my name. I'm just all up. Oh yeah, Moesha's part. The parts that mentioning my name, I start dancing.
Okay, Moesha.
Hello.
Once again, you're welcome to Talkatainment.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Let's move on to the first question.
Questions. Okay.
Okay, so you recently came out to talk about how you contracted and recovered from COVID-19. Since we are still in the pandemic era, I want you to tell us about your experience with it.
It was really, really weird. It's something I don't want anyone to go through. Like, for me personally, I didn't go through that much of a challenge, but the people around me, I went to a party with like a couple of friends and we all got infected and we were all staying together, we're doing quarantine and some of them couldn't breathe and all that, but me, I was fine. But it's terrible. It's like, it's something I don't want to wish on anyone because some of my friends I even saw at the hospital, and it's terrible. COVID is real. I didn't believe in it till I got it. I didn't believe. I used to hear it like, oh, coronavirus, and I was still observing my protocols. And this was a party that I went with my face masks, my nose mask on, and I still got it. So I think we need to really take it serious because it's not everybody that gets it lightly. You understand? People are really dying, and people are in terrible conditions. So it's a serious thing. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. COVID is real. COVID is real.
You seem to be really sure it was the party you contracted it for.
Yes, it was because there was this girl that was at the party that put it out there on her social media that she was positive. So everyone that was at that party should get tested. And my friends and I were like, you know what? I think I can smell. And one other friend was like, you know what? I can't taste. I'm like, oh, I think I can taste, but me, I can't smell. So we're like, you know what? These are the symptoms of COVID. So we we got tested and we were positive. We just started the isolation and it wasn't easy. It makes you just feel so weak. It's just weird. You just feel so weak. It's like your eyes are popping out from your body. It's scary. And some of my friends couldn't even breathe at all. So they were admitted at a hospital. COVID is real and we shouldn't joke with it. And it's spreading really fast because I think people don't even know they have it. It starts off like malaria. It's like you start feeling feverish, so you're not so sure. But I'm also happy that now the government has made it free for everyone to be able to get tested, and which is really, really good. I applaud them for that. So yeah, they should obey the protocols because COVID is real. They should obey. You won't believe it till you get it. And it's not anyone that is going to be lucky. People are dying, so.
All right, moving away from COVID, what kind of questions are you tired of answering, Moesha?
What kind of questions? When it has to do with my surgery, I just think I've talked about it over and over and over, and I'm getting tired, So I just get tired when people keep asking me during every interview. I think I've answered that question for a very long time, over the years, and it's just like, you know what? Let's just forget about this thing now.
In essence, you think all people, when they see you, all they talk about or see is your body, how you went to, you underwent a surgery and all of that. That's what you think people see you?
I think I got the attraction at the beginning You know, at the beginning from social media with the hate and everything. It was just the media and everyone was just talking about it, you know. So that's what I think sometimes when they are granting interviews, they want me to talk about it. It was just at the beginning of my whole career. So I'm just like, you know what? There are other things you should ask me. Don't ask me about this. This is a normal thing. Everybody's getting it done now. It's a common thing now. A lot of celebrities have also done it. Everyone is doing it. Pastors' wives, politicians. So this is not even something that I think we should talk about. You know, it's just like me going to the salon to get my hair done. It's just like me getting my nails done. It's just like me whitening my teeth. Even with the makeup, it's also fake. You understand? We are trying to do something to enhance our beauty. So I don't think we should be focusing much on that during interviews.
But why do you think when people see you, all they want to talk about is Moesha, her curves? She went to.
I
went
don't
through
know what
surgery.
it is that they talk about. Like, that's what I said at the beginning. It was okay, but like now it's just. I think people are doing it, and no, people have gotten to know much about liposuction and BBL. It's a thing that people know about. People didn't used to know about that procedure, but now it's a thing people don't know about it. As I said, pastors' wives are doing it, politicians, lawyers, doctors. Everyone is just getting their body done. So, but I think because I was the first person to sort of do it, I'm the Ghana Kim Kardashian. So yeah.
Moesha, what's your brand positioning as a celebrity? Let me ask the question that was asked when they say, who are you as Moesha?
I'm Moesha. I'm Moesha. I'm Moesha. You know I'm me. I've always been me. I've always been true to myself, and everybody knows. I'm Moesha.
So who are you as Moesha? You are Moesha.
I'm Moesha.
What is it about Moesha that you want people to see and talk about? What do you put out there for people to talk about?
When it comes to me, I think it's the growth for me. You know, I think people have seen from when I started, you know, till now, and I want to be that person that I am able to inspire others to be themselves. Like, you know, because already I even get messages about how I inspire people. I'm like, yeah, this is what I want. I want to be able to inspire people. I've made choices that I'm not proud of, you understand? But that didn't stop me from achieving my goals and doing what I wanted to do. I believed in myself. I've had ups and downs. When I started, everybody I've seen, and I've done a lot of things I'm not so proud of, you know, but I just cry over it and I'm like, you know what? I'm still going to fight and become a better version of myself. So for me, I'm still growing and I want to be an inspiration. You know, no matter what comes your way in life, don't give up. No matter how many stones they throw at you, just pick it up and still like push and keep moving. And I know I'm going to be an inspiration to the younger generation soon.
Hallelujah, somebody.
Yes, so.
If you hadn't been Moesha, who would you be? Or what would you be?
I think I'm still going to be me, but when it comes to career-wise, if I was not an actress, I want to be an air hostess. I love traveling a lot, so I was like, you know what? I think being an air hostess, if I was not acting, but I love myself, I love my personality, I love me, and I'm not going to change anything about me. So it's just going to be me, but maybe the profession, maybe I won't be an actress, as I said. I wanted to be an air hostess. They said my height, I was too short.
And you know that with being an air hostess, there are a lot of restrictions. You can't live the kind of life you're living now.
It's fine. They have days off. They also
Very
go on
few
vacation.
days in a year.
It doesn't matter. But my first love is acting. This has been my passion since day one. It's something I've always wanted to do.
Talking about acting, a lot of actresses and actors have brought out their movies. They have produced their movies. I haven't seen any from you.
Oh yes, I wanted to go into that.
Moesha Dabeng.
I wanted to go into that. I wanted to go into that. It's not like that band. You just don't get up and produce. You have to understand the industry sometimes. So I just wanted to understand. I was just doing my little research because I noticed that the few times most of them have produced, I don't see them doing it again. So I'm like, you know what, what's happening? Because if you guys are making money or it's really doing well, why don't I see you guys doing a lot of movies? So I'm just still doing, but anyways, I didn't want to say this, but last year, 2020, I already have my production company. I've already registered it and everything. I was supposed to produce my first movie, and the whole coronavirus thing started. But I'm still working on something very interesting, something very educative that I'm going to launch on my birthday, 10th March this year. So yes, I was still want to produce. It's something that I really want to do. So I'm just hoping after this whole pandemic and everything is okay, because we need to make money from our premieres, because you can't produce a movie now. Yeah. You need to get people to watch, exactly. So everything is on hold now. But yes, I have my own production company.
Speaking about premieres, how did you react when your colleagues, Kobe Rana, was prevented from premiering his movie at the cinemas?
Oh yes, I think I'm in that movie. The one they're about to.
How was it for you?
I think from the beginning I sort of told him, like, Kobe, we're in a pandemic, so how are we going to get people to come and watch our movie? He was like, you know what, it's still going to we are still going to be observing the protocols, and there's still going to be social. I was like, still, I don't think it's the best time. But, he was like, you know what, more, I've already, and this is something I think he planned last year, and he had already paid us. He was like, you know what, let's just try and do this. And I think now he sent me a message. We are going to be launching it online, on digital platforms. We're going to premiere it online. So I think that's a good thing. Yeah, but I just thought, and we all just thought by this year, everything was going to be over, and it's just crazy. Boom, Corona is still here with us.
How will you describe the movie industry as a whole in Ghana? What do you think we are lacking as an industry?
Finance. The money, because most, I think, producers and actresses now are making movies from their own pockets and no assistance. And, we hardly make that much. So you need money to produce a really good movie. And I have tried doing that. I've gone to a couple of offices for sponsors, and we keep getting the no. So I just think we need finance, because the Nigerians is money. Once you put money into it, you're going to do something really good. So the finance for us, we do. And I think, yes, we need a lot of cinemas too. Because in Nigeria, they have a lot of cinemas. So even if you produce your movies, at least during the premiere, you make so much money, because the cinemas are all over. Like, at least if we can have like 2 cinemas all over the regions, you're going to make money from it. But I think just aside Accra Mall and the West Coast Mall, that's all. So when you produce a movie, you put so much money in it, how much are you going to make? Yes. So how much are you going to even make? So I think we need a lot of cinemas. Yes. As well.
Right. Do you think the movie industry as a whole has given you an opportunity to showcase your talent enough?
No. I always tell my friends, so sometimes I get messages like, oh, Mo, I'm proud of you and all that. I'm like, you know what, see guys, I don't think I'm even where I want to be. It's just rather unfortunate that when I got into the industry, everything just changed. Producers, there were no more, back in the days, there were a lot of production houses, there were a lot of producers, but this time around, it's just like everything is gone. But I still believe myself. I always tell my family, you know what, you guys are going to watch 5 movies of me on Netflix soon. Like, I'm going to win a Grammy. And me, like, anything I say, I put my mind to it, I'm going to work. So, yes.
I can't wait to see you on Netflix.
Oh, you want me?
Like the Shakara or double.
If Moesha is not on Netflix.
So, like, we are dead. We'll all have to vacate from the country for you.
I'm definitely going to be on my Netflix.
Moving away from movies. Mm-hmm. Who do you cry to when people criticize you on social media?
Yeah. Okay, I don't cry now. But maybe in the beginning, let me see, what did I used to do? In the beginning, yes, I was kind of like, oh, wow. But what did I do? Why are they calling me names? I'm just comfortable in my skin. I'm just comfortable in myself. I was like, why are they doing this? I didn't understand. But I think I had good people around me. That was like, they were like, Mo, you've not done anything. It's just you. Trust me. You look good. They were just, I don't know. I had good people around me at the beginning. So they keep telling me to keep going for it and doing. That's why I never changed. If you noticed, even when there was still backlash, I was still being me. I still took those pictures I wanted to take. I still believe in myself because at the end of the day, I knew who I was. You understand? I didn't want what people were saying to get to me and whatever they thought I was. I didn't use that to define who I was. And I didn't cry like that. So because what have I done? Why will I cry? That's why I said I had good people around me who were like pushing me, encouraging me, and just talking to me like, girl, you're not a bad person. We know you. You're not like that. So forget what they say. They want to be like you. And now I look back, I'm like, oh wow, everything they said is making sense. All the things people used to criticize me for, it's like a normal thing now. You know, they called me names. And I'm like, you know what, so why are these politicians also doing what I did? Like, they're getting their body done. Are they prostitutes? No, so I don't think it got to me. I think you've seen my journey. I was still me. I've been me. And I'm still taking such pictures. If I want to go to the poolside or the beach and wear my bikini, I will wear it and take my picture. I'll give you guys. I'm not changing today or tomorrow. Even I'm 100 years, I'll wear my bikini.
Hey,
because I'm a good person. I'm just someone that loves myself. I'm just very confident. So I don't think I cried. I was just worried more about my parents, you know, because they wouldn't understand. And sometimes, you know, their friends calling them. I was more worried about them. But when it comes to me, I just had good people around me, I think, that knew who I was. So they were like, you know, girl, if I had this your body, I would do this, you know. So they just kept motivating me, oh, go for it, take this. They do them. Like, hey, this what's never there.
Takes me back. That reminds me of all that happened, all the backlashes and then criticisms during or after your CNN interview. Would you say that all that somehow, with all that has happened, if you had been given the chance, you would retract all the things that you said during that interview? Or you still hold on to it?
No, I'm not. I think growing up now and watching, I would have retracted. I didn't think I would have gone there to talk about myself and just spoken the truth about myself. But it's all good. That's me. I just don't lie. I just grow from, I grow from situations and I make sure I become a better person, you know. But it was my truth at that time. And I was like, you know what? I don't care. Let me just say my truth. Let me tell her what it is, what is happening in Africa. You understand? And why people do certain things. And I was just myself. But at this stage, I think I wouldn't have done that. Because sometimes it's just people just judge you too much, you understand? And just people judge you. And you're like, okay, I'm not even that kind of person. But anyways, it's because of what I said.
But to what extent has it affected your brand?
It has not. It has not. I think my real self and my personality has really taken me far. A lot of people that have gotten close to me or worked with me know the real me, and they tell people, like, you know what? This girl is just somebody that just speaks the truth. She's really nice. She's really humble. She's really sweet. So I just think my real self has brought me this far, and
Her real self has brought her
me this far.
Exactly. Let's take a break here.
Okay.
We take a breather here. Don't go away. As Abrantepa brings you the Discovery segment. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Hello and welcome to the Discovery segment on Talkatainment here on Ghana Web TV. The name is Abrantepa, and today we have someone that plays the mouth organ and a guitarist on the show. I'm talking about Hector and Elomia. Right, so upon all the musical instruments, why the mouth organ?
Yeah, because actually I love the instrument so much, and it's a gift from my dad. Yeah, my dad plays the guitar, so I one day visited him, and then I told him I want to play one of the instruments he has. So he brought out like a set of instruments, and the smallest one then was the mouth organ. So it's also called the harmonica. So he brought the harmonica out, and then I loved it. So I didn't know how to play, just playing. So that was how I found myself, playing the harmonica.
And how did you learn? Someone taught you?
No. It was self-taught. Yeah, I just took it and was playing myself.
I see.
Yeah.
So, at what point did Hector join him?
Okay, so I think we all went to the same university together. So
Which
during the
university?
time, UPS.
Okay.
UPSC. Yeah. So during that time, we used to organize events at the hostel. So that was where we met.
What are you? Are you a group or individual artist?
Okay, we are individual artists whose work complement each other. So once in a while, like when we have programs, we link up, we go. Yeah, so we are all individual artists.
Okay. Do you have a song, or you are always performing other people's songs?
Oh, I would say I have songs that I've composed myself that are not out yet. Yeah, we are just building on the talent, so that when we are ready to come out, we'll come out huge. Yeah. For now, we are giving people what they love to hear.
The first song was Say Cheese. Okay. Do another song for me. I don't know what song you would want to perform.
Which song would you want me to play for you?
You Are My Everything, Joe Metal.
Hey! Okay. Today we are coming to mix gospel and asoko. Alright, let's do it. One.
Do you think generally your talent is appreciated?
Yes, I would say that. It's a yes and then a maybe. The yes is that anyone that comes in contact with us, even though they are not familiar with what we do, they tend to appreciate it. Yeah, but then the only challenge is that because it's not so well known, because it's not really known here in our side of the world, some people find it reluctant to appreciate. But anytime we meet people and we play for them, they love it.
Right. So we wrapping up. Hector, your final words.
Okay, so our final words. This is something unique we've been doing. This is very unique. I'm not sure you have seen anybody playing harmonica, like a combination like this, harmonica and then guitar, all that. And then we've been to places, we met people, and then sometimes we get people who inspire us. Most of the time, we get people who inspire us, who tell us to keep doing what we are doing.
It's been an amazing journey. I remember we met some time back, on Legon campus, and you know how far, I've come with this. So yeah, God has been good to us. And also we don't just play at programs, we also organize events. We've organized talent shows to discover talents in the country. We are talented, but I feel like, it's not only about yourself, it's about the impact and the influence you have in your society.
Sure.
And then there are a lot of amazing people out there who haven't gotten the chance to come out with what they do. So we organize a talent show, a competition to discover talent, and trust me, those people are really good. At least they are playing shows at restaurants and pubs, and then they are making good money. So we are also not just thinking about ourselves, but we're also empowering people. And then we organize comedy and music shows. Yeah, every year. We've been doing this for about almost 4 years now. Yeah, so far so good.
I see. Just before we wrap up, you mentioned that you schooled at you met at UPSA.
Yeah.
What course did you read?
I read marketing.
Marketing and
Business administration.
business admin. So what are you doing with the courses you read?
With my marketing, I'm actually pushing, with my craft. At least I've gained some knowledge in school, so I'm applying it, and also I'm helping my dad run his business.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hector?
So you see, most of the time, people go to school to just learn and then pass exam and then that's it. But then I believe that whatever you learn in school, you should be able to apply it to your personal life. So what we are doing is a business we are in. And then you are supposed to manage the business you are in. So I'm using the knowledge I learned from school and putting it inside what we are doing. So yeah.
All right. So that's LMGH and Hector. My name is Abrantipa, and this is how we end the Discovery segment on Talkatainment. But they will take us. they will do the transition for us. I don't know what song now. Okay.
I'm one. I'm two.
Nice one there. We can't wait to see who he discovers for us next week. But till then, let's continue our chat with Moesha. Moesha, we are back to our chit-chatting.
Okay.
Now we're moving into more personal questions. Who, in what profession, or what kind of person in any other profession would you never date?
A musician?
Why?
I've just been around them and I think they're just too crazy. They're just too crazy.
When you say too crazy, what does that mean?
You know, when you're around them, you're just like, no, I'm just, because I'm around them a lot and they have a lot of fan base from the women, so I can't take that.
Yeah, the
Jealous type, and they have so many women around them, you know, it's just like, oh no, I'm just so jealous. I don't think I can date a musician. If I would date a musician, I'm just going to be the only video vixen in his video. And that's not possible. I'm that jealous, so yeah, a musician.
What's possible? There are music videos like.
All his songs, so not just
how?
one.
You're going to bore people. Like, we'll not even watch again.
I know.
Mention the names of 3 people that you wouldn't mind dating.
Oh.
Anywhere, politics, entertainment,
Brad
comedy.
Pitt.
No, in Ghana.
Oh my gosh, not in Ghana.
No. We all like Brad Pitt.
The people that they're not even celebrities. So I don't know.
Mention. So far as they're
Kwame.
in different fields.
Kwame.
Who is Kwame?
Some guy I saw somewhere.
No.
I met some guy.
We don't
Kwame.
know
The way he's
Kwame.
fine.
The ones we know.
In the showbiz.
Yes. Not showbiz or
Where?
politics, sports.
no.
So far as they are popular.
I don't think I've had that eye
Guess.
for anyone.
Just
Guess.
I'll give you a list though.
What if I don't like them? Kwame, Kojo, and Kwesi.
No, mention. Okay. So you haven't seen any politician that like you are crashing on?
No.
Or any footballer?
No.
No actor?
No.
Hey.
Messi.
No popular businessman?
I don't know them.
Sewara. Mema or list? Mema or last chance? One can mema or list?
I don't. So how, even if you bring up the list, what if I don't even know them?
So just choose between the 3.
Hey.
The one that
The
you feel
name
like
sounds
it's
nice.
better.
Because I don't know them. I really don't know people like that. So I don't know people. I said Kofi, Kwame, and Kwesi. They're the ones that I really like.
Sarkodie, Stoneboy, Shatawale, choose. Who would you not mind dating?
Hey, they're all my boyfriends.
Choose one.
They're all my boyfriends.
You
I can't
want-
choose. If I mention someone's name, that I want all of them. So who? What did you say again? Sarkodie.
Sarkodie.
Who?
Beam. Hey, Sarkodie. Sarkodie cries, huh? Stoneboy, Beam,
See, all of
Shatawale.
them are my friends.
Choose.
Oh my guys.
No, this one, it's
Are you
not
choosing as in crush or
crash, oh, not
talent?
no,
music?
talents, no.
Oh,
Crash.
Crash, and they are all my type.
Hey,
Yes. So.
just choose one and let's go.
Yes. Choose one for me.
I can't choose. I don't know the one you like. Maybe
Hey.
Sarkodie.
They're all my friends.
Sarkodie.
They are all my friends.
This question is a bit, I don't know, it will get you emotional, but I know you're strong, so you
I'm
answer.
so strong.
What exactly have you done to Salma that when she goes for interviews and your name is being mentioned, she declines to speak? Even recently, Abeku Santana was engaging her, and then she was like, I want to waste my time on more important things and stuff. What did you do to her?
I don't. You know what? I also don't want to talk about it.
Hey.
Hey, major. No, I'm not going to talk
For my
about
sake,
it.
for my sake.
No, it's in the past. I don't want to talk about it.
But like, what do you? Damn.
Me I'm pay me one sim. Me obi anim say me pet okwa. Enti say me kon to compound that means bra kona ya ade a And yeah, what I say, and I'm but I don't want to talk about it.
Do you feel disrespected by her actions? How she goes about in interviews? Talking, acting like...
I don't even watch them, and I can't be bothered. I don't
Looks
care.
like she's doing you a favor by being your friend, sort of.
People need to talk about you to get relevance, so...
And then more cool boy back.
Me. Hey.
Who date boy back?
Oh, we are Jimmy boy.
Hey.
Shit.
Moesha, do you go to church?
Oh, yes.
What church?
Agape House. Pastor White come. You see, I know the name of my pastor too. I go to church.
But his signboard is here, so definitely.
So it's close to... I've been going to that church for the past 5 years.
That church is a celebrity church.
Oh, say a bang. Maybe a bang is in my hood, so you know what? It's easier for me to go to church.
When you go to church, do people stare at you a lot?
They do.
What goes through
They
your
do,
mind?
and I'm like, hey, God, oh, then I'll go and take this picture again. Then I'm here. I'll be feeling like, oh, God. I'm like, you know what, God, but you know me. I'm a good person. I'm a nice person. It's their hearts, right? You know what? I'm still here for you. I'm just like...
What do you think runs through your mind when they look at you?
I'm like, oh, my God, they're judging me. They're judging me. They're judging me. But they're really nice. But I'm like, hey, God, they're judging me. I'm like, you know what? You know my heart, so it's fine. It's fine. I just, you know, I'm a very shy person. So I'm just like, you know, it's fine. And everybody at church likes me.
So they approach you.
They take pictures with me, they talk to me.
Hey,
And...
just say. A same sister Ifya is challenging you when it comes to the exposure of boobs, like, you know, just say. Now saying that she's showing us things, so last I saw a picture, I was like, hey, where is Moesha?
She should show, she should be herself.
Please, the challenge, like, we want you back. Oh.
But did I go
Come
anywhere?
and so
hey,
please.
you guys, I didn't go anywhere. I'm still there.
So she should go on.
It's not that she should go. She should do it. She should do it. I love her. She's a friend of mine, so she should do it.
Have you been to her?
not fighting it there. Women supporting women, and to just be yourself.
Have you visited her Kelewele joint yet? The one here, Keleville.
No.
Ah, you've not heard.
Hey, is it the one I bought some Kelewele at my junction?
Before Post Belly Shack.
Oh, then that's her. You know, I didn't even know that.
What should we expect from Moesha this year?
Okay, so I have a new my TV series coming up. You see, earlier when I was talking about me, I was supposed to produce a movie, but because of the whole COVID and now I think the internet is this online streams is what everybody's trying to build on. That's why a lot of actors, a lot of actresses have their YouTube channel, and I have my own YouTube channel. I'll be launching on my birthday, 10th March, and my first production. I'm doing a series. It's a skit. It's a comedy. Me and Clemento Suarez, directed by Kofi Asamoah. It's going to be launched on my birthday, 10th March. It's pure comedy, but very educating. Okay. Yes.
Thank you for coming, Moesha.
Thank you for having me.
We wrap up here on this edition of Talkatainment. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed every bit of it. Moesha has been interesting. We come your way another time. Till then, stay safe. And remember, COVID is real.